I am indeed home. I'm back. I travelled across 4 countries in 3 days. Unbelievable. Also, hi, Gibcleanet. Have we met before, Gibcleanet? Not sure whether we have. Also, you may have noticed, guys, I've put the chat on screen now. I thought you might like to be able to see each other. I think... I'm going to drop intellect down because I kind of like him being not a very good cop. I want him to be like, really... He really wants to investigate things, but he's not the best. 2 psyche. I don't want him just to be really buff. But I'd like him to be quite agile. How many points have we got left? I don't just want to just do a flat thing. That seems boring. How about, like, terrible fitness? Oh, cool. Well, it's nice to have you. It's nice to have you. Where are you from, Gibkey? Am I saying that right? Gibkey, sorry. Gibkey. I thought it was an L from far away at the chat. It looks like the I is an L. Right, so we're going to go... I want it to be quite, like, emotionally intelligent. Yeah, let's do that. So, his intellect is not bad. His physique is pretty good. But his musculature, awful. And his motorics, how agile he is. He's pretty agile. So far, I've just made myself. Okay, yeah, let's go for that. Ooh, we've got some stats. Yo, you're from Russia. Nice to have you, man. I've had some podcast listeners recently from Russia. First time ever. Okay, so set skills. Can I just choose... any of these? So I guess I can just choose one from each, is it? Drama. Wow, this artwork is really cool. Play the actor, lie and detect lies. Conceptualization, understand creativity and see the art in the world. Visual calculus. Reconstruct crime scenes. Rhetoric, practice the art of persuasion. Call upon your knowledge. Produce fascinating trivia. Wield raw... I don't want him to have, like, raw power. I kind of like calculus, like remaking the crime scene. Make laws of physics work with the law. That's kind of cool. Esprit de corps. Connect to Station 41, understand cop culture. So can I only choose one of these? So anyone who knows this game already... Can you tell me if this is, do I get to choose one? Yeah, I think I just get to choose one, don't I? Hand-eye coordination, ready, aim, fire. See, hear, and smell everything. Let no detail go unnoticed. Reaction speed, the quickest to react. Sneak under their noses, stun with immense panache. Panache? Panache. A lovely roasted panache. Master machines. Go to party planet. Love and be loved by drugs. Pain threshold. Take the blows. Sorry guys, I'm just reading through them all just so I can choose the right one. Wow, some of these are like really deep. Intimidate the public. Assert yourself. I kind of want to go for the electrochemistry one. Go to party planet. Yeah, we can only do one, can't we? Okay. There we go. Let's go to Party Planet. I always get uppercase and I mix together because they look the same. Uppercase? Oh, what, in the chat you mean? The furries are at home in the... Begin.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. You're conscious ferments in it.
Let me know if you can hear
No
that, okay.
larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Okay. Yeah, let me know, guys, if that's okay volume-wise. Because obviously it's very narrative heavy, so I want you guys to be able to hear the voiceover. Never, ever, ever. Simply keep on. Joke's on you, I don't even
An
exist.
inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No
Utterly void.
ex-wives are contained within it.
This is great. Give me some more. Give me some
You
more.
got it, sweet brother. Nothing
Brother.
upon nothing upon nothing.
Okay. I like
I
nothing.
know you do, baby. I know. Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
So what's everyone doing since I've last been here? Bro turned into Jane McDonald. I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them
Do
to me.
you really?
Do you? Don't be naive. Of course not. I want to sail the inky blackness until forever ends.
Alright. Nothing down to fuck all borough.
Fuck Aldborough. I've been there a few times. Do you mean okay, or is it good? Is the audio just okay? Could you do it a little louder? Let me know. Trends tip in silence. Let's visit the ancient Zero home. Yeah.
Not you. Your days of giving a shit and being that type of animal are over.
Ah. Don't stop. Keep singing. Sing me the song of death. Wait, no. I need to belittle myself instead.
Do you really?
I do, yes. Don't be naive, of course not. I do, let me out.
I wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion?
Cool. Thank you, Jada.
Or
Thank you very
did
much.
you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Did we, chef? Yes, I've been marinating myself all night. I'm in danger of
Fear
going
and
blind.
Apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Wait. That was Lenval, our good friend. Tell me what's waiting for me.
There's this giant ball there. And evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball.
On the
You're
ball.
one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
I'm guessing the ball is Earth, right? How big is the ball?
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
It's that large. Okay, how small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small.
Damn, it's pretty small. And this duking it out I keep hearing about.
Vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face. Or you lose.
That was way spookier than I thought it was going to be. Sounds like something I would like to do. Let's go.
Somewhere in a sore, bloated man meat around you. A sensation.
I'm feeling quite triggered. It's really directing all these insults at me, aren't they, isn't it?
Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks
I'm feeling
to
somewhat
it.
of a sore, bloated man meat
The
myself.
limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert,
The desert.
hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Disco music.
You can take it. You're a champion.
I'm a champion. Mother help me. There's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it. Please no, I changed my mind. Take me back to the formless, disembodied nothing. No, I am not scared.
The
I am a
stench
champion.
of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Help, someone cut my head off. It's trying to murder the rest of
Fiery
me.
streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes
Read that as
open.
fiery steak.
Sound, a clarion call from hell.
There we go. Open your eyes. We're in. Baby, we're in. Look at me in all of my glory. This was me this morning, waking up from a week of travelling and shooting. Look at the tie on the propeller. Propeller? Ceiling fan. Oof. This is a bad hangover. These are some tiny pants, man. Tiny, tiny pants. How do I interact? A ain't working. Maybe I'll just use the mouse instead. This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. What is this? Tape. Empty cassette tape. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. Okay. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on. Rolling empty. Oh, I found a shoe. Can I put one shoe on? Yeah, I got a snakeskin boot. You know, all of the best cops wear snakeskin boots. Pants. Let's go pick up some pants. Okay.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Okay, fish them
It
out.
says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Okay, we should be able to get out. God, Lenval's voice is so good in this. What a guy. Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. They should have sent a poet. You see bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. Can I turn the tap off? Look in the mirror at least.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Such a fierce
Hot
masculine
water
energy.
sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man.
Yeah.
Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Really? Nothing?
Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
Deluge. Is there a better word to describe wet? Rain? I don't think so. Wipe the
As
mirror.
you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
I don't know if I care. Maybe I should touch it first to make sure there's nothing wrong with my
Yeah.
face. Let's go with that.
There is definitely something wrong with it.
Uh-oh. How bad
Where
could
to
it be?
even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
Okay, I'm sure everything's fine. Touch your nose. At least my tongue is okay.
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling
Ew.
between your fingers.
Touch my
It's
nose?
not. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
Getting that big drinker's nose. I'm going to wipe the mirror.
Behold,
It made me cough.
you
my
have
God,
no
I need a
idea
drink.
who this thing is, do you?
Dear Lord, help me. What is this?
Whatever it is, at least it's dead now. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait,
Clearly.
is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face?
I'm trying. I'm not making it. The face is making it
Please
itself.
stop. It's horrible.
I'm sorry,
You're
Lenval.
scaring yourself.
Okay, I'll try to stop.
Oh my God. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore.
When your mum told you
You have
stop
worn that
pulling
ring to
faces,
your face and
otherwise
now
it'll
it won't
stick.
come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Superstardom?
You should check yourself for a pulse, superstar. From here, it looks like a cadaverous spasm.
Okay, I'll check for a
You
pulse.
find no sign of life on your swollen neck. However, putting
No
your
sign
hand
of
on your
life.
chest reveals an irregular heartbeat.
Impossible.
To be alive.
Formidable.
For now.
Ooh, I think we're going to go with encyclopedia.
It belongs in the new.
Oh my god, boys.
The third decade.
Succeeded on that first check.
Century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
Okay.
Things were good. It was smooth sailing.
So smooth.
People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened.
That's the important bit, guys, when disco happens.
For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume Lamillion, out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
Is it that face, though? I think it's about me in about 20 years. I feel I need to add a clicking sound when I make it click, click. How long ago was the new? Anything else? Like, who am I? Why did I drink myself into oblivion? Let's talk about the click, click.
The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume Lamillion's regional mega
Little
hit,
tongue click?
Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head.
My head is worried. Anything else? Like, who I am? Why did I drink myself into oblivion?
You have some understanding of the recent history of disco. The rest is darkness.
Oh, shit. I guess that's it then.
It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
I mean, I can try it. Should we try it, guys? Should we go for it? It's a very low chance of doing it, but go.
It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex.
Stuck with that face forever. I'm liking that we got like the shining wallpaper over here. Don't know if you guys are seeing that. So my tie is on there. Anything else around? Oh, shirt. Can I clothe? Oh, look at me. I'm clothed.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Or has it been consigned there as punishment?
Ooh.
You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
Yeah. White check's going to be repeated later. Thank you, Gibkey. Good to know. I'm going to try and get the tie.
Grab the tie. But what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain.
Grab my chest. Oh, I took
You feel
damage.
something in your chest. An unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm.
Oh shit, am I having a heart attack? I'm sure it's just heartburn. Oh god.
It's many years of combined self-neglect and self-abuse.
Try to remain conscious.
Is pain and weakness.
Oh god, am I
You have
dead?
to surrender now. We all do. It gets so dark. You don't. Cop suffers final heart attack. A detective lieutenant of the RCM passed away yesterday.
Wow.
His death, though abrupt, did not come as a surprise to those who knew him. He was the heaviest drinker I'd ever met. Captain Ptolemy Price, the deceased superior officer, commented, "That ain't easy on the ticker." He loved his liquor, sure, said Detective Chester McLean, friend and colleague. But I think before he
I had a heart attack. I did just die. I just died from touching the tie.
Given by the RCM,
has that never happened to you?
Of solving a murder case.
Gipkey, is this a first? Oh, wow. Okay. Well. I guess we start again. Ugh. So what was my physique? 3, 1. I think I was like that, wasn't I? I can't believe I just died from that, bro. I'll skip all the dialogue and I'll get back there pretty quick. I'm going to open the window. My room's getting roasted. There we go. Get some air in. Okay.
There is nothing, ever, never, an inordinate
An awareness.
Okay.
you
I wouldn't like.
Fear and apprehension.
I don't care. I'm an idiot.
You can
Just gonna
take it.
boost through this. I'm the champion. Let go of the dark. Open your eyes. There we go. We're back in. We're alive. It certainly didn't happen to me. But not so quickly. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, good to know I'm a complete failure. Right. Let's... Are we supposed to turn the fan off first, maybe? Take the pants.
You hear a jingle. It says,
There we go. We got the key to the room. We'll pick up the tape again. We'll grab this. Oh, my shoe. Let's get my shoe. Shoe first. Remember, guys. Shoes before pants. That's the way we did it last time. Which is always a struggle. Alright, I'll take that. We'll go and do the face stuff in the mirror. And then I'll save it. And only then will I try to take my tie off the thing. Also, endurance and volition are your health pools as well as skills. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Thank you.
Hot water. Suddenly,
Hot
you realize
water.
you have no memory of.
Wipe
As you
there.
abort, you clearly have. Yeah.
Where
Where
could
to
it be?
even- Don't be scared. Behold,
Right there.
you have no idea
Behold.
who this thing is. Whatever it is, at least please stop. It's horrible. You
Gonna
can't.
keep making the
can you?
face.
What does it even mean? What did you should check
Superstardom we went
yourself.
with.
You
Check
find
for a
no
pulse.
sign of life on your swollen neck. However, putting your hand on your chest reveals it belongs in the new. Things
Okay.
were good. Forever.
We'll
shot
try that
out of
other
the
roll
dazzling swirl of
again.
Disco music. The click
I made a
is
click,
used
click.
to you have some It doesn't have to be.
Let's
You
try
can
it.
It's too late.
Never mind.
Like-
Okay, right. Let's drop a little save. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to try and turn the fan off this time. Am I supposed to, like, turn it off with the
This
strings
fan has
first?
2 chain pulls. Or has it been consigned there as the blades come squeaking to a halt? It should be easier to reach the tie now. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately.
Okay.
The lights
Turn the lights
are
back off. The lights are off. There we go. We can get it easy
You
now.
swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colourful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
4 or 5 different patterns. Okay, we got the tie on. Yeah, we got the tie on. Cool. Right. Oh, there's a smashed window. Check out the
window
smashed
stands
window.
broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Do some
The
calculus.
shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Did I break it with my hands?
A fine web
Look
of
at them.
scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
Okay. So I didn't
More
punch
likely
it.
a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from
It's gonna be
pulling
my
the
shoe,
tool
isn't it?
back in
My other
after
shoe.
Impact.
Assess the size of
It
the
is
impact.
too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist.
Oh, my foot is larger than my fist.
The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force.
Okay.
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can
God.
still find the other one on the balcony outside.
Yeah, let's hope we
The
can.
door to it should be outside your room.
I should go and get that
Cool
shoe.
wind gushes in. Your
Okay, was there another door in here, or was I crazy? Is that a door? I also want to turn off the tap, but it doesn't look like I can. No, I guess not. Also, you can hold tab to see all the things you can interact with. Gibkey, you are a wonderful person. All these tips. Thank you so much for stopping by. You're helping the stream go a lot smoother, other than the dying reaching for my tie. Oh, sorry guys if I keep coughing. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather after my
Hello,
travels.
officer.
Hello, lady. I'm not trying to open your door.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
Officer, am I military personnel?
No.
No.
There's
Okay.
only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
Wait, I know. I'm a chief executive
The young
officer.
woman shakes her head slowly.
Okay, chief technical officer?
No. You're a police officer, sir.
You shitting me.
Not unless you've been shitting us all this time.
All this
You've
time?
been here for 3 days
Oh.
on official police business, no less.
And what business is that?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Suggestion challenging. Try the expression on her and let her know you want her physically. That could be hilarious.
Try the expression.
Oh my god, it succeeded!
Come on. Why are you still doing this?
Try the expression. I'm at death's door, bloated, a goner, and I'm still... Does the longing ever stop?
Alcohol raises testosterone levels, especially in men. The levels remain elevated after inebriation ends and the pain begins. You seek comfort. It's only natural.
Wow, she's so logical.
She puts out her cigarette.
And then she leaves. Oh, there's no need to saunter like that.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need.
A need.
The need to ask questions. It's like you said the words a million times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
What if I don't want to ask
You're
questions?
a cop, Harry. It is unnatural of you not to want to ask questions.
Fair point, Mr.
You don't
Narrator.
have to. No one is forcing you to be a cop.
Wait, I have some questions, Wayne.
Yes.
Okay. What is this place and where am
You're
I?
in a hostel, sir.
Ooh. Oh, thank you, mate. Stream is what you need for a late night snack. I'm very happy to be your
We are in Revachol.
snack stream.
Revachol
Revachol, eh?
is the disgraced
Yeah, I just felt like I
of the
needed a
world,
relaxing stream
divided
tonight.
into zones of control
We had been playing
under
through some
foreign
horror stuff, but
occupation.
I
Half a
thought
century after
we'll
a
relax tonight.
failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
Should that mean something
You
to me?
sure look like you're from Revachol. Revachol parties.
Michelle parties. What else is that supposed to mean? Your room is almost next to mine. Did you hear anything last night?
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music. I couldn't say.
Damn right.
It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here.
Did I have any visitors? Sorry, I clicked that one by mistake. Loud disco music.
Yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them. Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
It mostly just gets
It
hard,
would
doesn't
appear
it?
so. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and there was a change of pace.
What happened?
Slow, sad songs started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on
Weird.
for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it.
Was I singing this? Show her the empty case of the smallest church in Saint Sans?
Yes, there was a church in there. A
Cool.
really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also, that
What
it
else?
doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir.
Whoa, okay.
It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. I was going out later anyway. Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
Oh. Are you sure I wasn't being assaulted? That's so me. That's so me. What did I do? You're making this up. I'd never behave like that. Are you sure I wasn't being assaulted?
No, it didn't sound like there was a fight. It sounded like someone was trashing their room. A window was smashed. The tape player probably. The song stopped. And furniture too. A real destructathon. They were
What a word.
screaming. Then I
Destructathon,
think,
love that.
You passed out.
By the sound of this, she should be the detective. She's great. Please tell me there wasn't anything else.
There was.
Ugh.
I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then. Around 4 or 5.
Tell me, is it 51
it's
now?
51.
What
The
century?
current century.
And that's what? What number?
Centuries don't have numbers. They have names. And this is the current one.
Okay, so how many centuries have there been then?
Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir.
What's so funny?
You're right. There is nothing funny about civilization.
Yo, she's so deep. This is like the lady you meet outside of a bar really late after a band and she's had like a few too many tequilas and you were just waiting for a taxi
Glad to have been of assistance.
and then it all gets really like, whoa, this is too existential for me. I'm going to get an Uber. Glad to have been assistance. Right, well, thank you. Wonderful. So she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. Ooh, what's that? Something on the table. Can I... 40 pence! I'm going to buy a tuba! He goes, oh, Gibkey, what have you been doing today? Tell me something exciting that's going on in your life right now. My shoe! Just what I needed. Also, Jada, did you miss me? I know I've been away for a long
Two
time.
identical shoes, both copiously
There we
green
go.
and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet.
These are like normal cop
It's
shoes.
pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are.
Damn right.
Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now. Truth be
Good pair of shoes is everything, guys. Invest in comfortable footwear. Let's head back over here to the door. Okay, get back inside. So how frequently can I accidentally die, Gibkey? Is this going to happen a few times? Knock on her door?
The door is closed. This door can only be opened with a key or from...
Okay. Let's go check this out. See what this is. This week's edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe Le Monde. I don't know what that means. If anyone's good with French, let me know, because I am not good at French. And I'd say un croissant, an omelette du fromage from Dexter's Laboratory. Nothing really exciting, just returned from university. Oh, nice. What are you studying? I've just returned back from my own trip. I've been in 4 countries in like 2 days. I went to Budapest in Hungary, and then I hopped on a ship and headed down for Bratislava in Slovakia.
You should totally sing karaoke here.
And
The
then from
first chance you
there,
get. Your emotions
I went back
need
to the
be
ship
expressed.
and
People
sailed
need
up
to
the
know
River
your
Danube,
vast
and then I was in
oceanic
Austria.
soul.
Went to Krems, Linz, and what's the other place? Passau. And then I went to Wilshofen in Germany. And then back to Munich yesterday. And then I flew back from Munich.
Utterly. And it needs to be heard through a PA system
It was quite the journey, I'm not going to
by
lie.
other people.
This goes well with a theory I'm developing that I'm a down-on-my-luck superstar person.
Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely.
It does.
You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought.
I probably
See
should.
if it works.
What should I sing when it comes
You
to
should
it?
sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious.
Of course, they'll really get on the gauge on my soul with that one.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic, small church song. Who's laughing now?
Damn right,
You would need
Lenval.
another copy of the tape first, though.
Okay. Ooh. A man. With a
A man
bird.
in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, He gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again.
With your endurance being 1 because of 1 physique, quite plenty of dying to be expected in the beginning. Really, oh god, have I really screwed myself over? What was I doing with a journey like that?
Disdain in his eyes.
I was working.
Even now he is purposely
working.
Looks like he's not a fan.
I'm a cinematographer in my main job, so I do that freelance. And I was working for a company. The company actually owns the ship, so it's Amma Waterways. They own river cruises. So they'd asked me to come on and film the video with them. So I went with a fellow videographer, and I was actually hosting this video. So I was in front of the camera. They wanted someone who had never been on a cruise before, and someone who wasn't their usual audience, which is America. So me being from England and having never been on a cruise, they thought I would be a good person to go. So I went and filmed across all the excursions, all the different places that we went, talking about all the different food that we were having, interviewing the cruise manager, that kind of thing.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
I am a hero cop. Thank you, Garte, the cafeteria
Could
manager.
the massive property damage upstairs have
Gart?
anything to do with this?
So not only am I a cop, but I'm also a hero.
Yes, you are. A real decorated hero.
Wow. What did I
did you
do?
not do? First you took the body down, then you solved the murder, then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike.
Oh god. Did I do all of those
No,
things?
you see, actually, you didn't. You haven't done anything even remotely useful since you got here.
What have I been doing then? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
Okay, alright. Look at the stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it.
Oh god, did I break the bird too?
Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. A small engraved steel tag says, "The Great Skua, Steaquarius Skua."
Skua. The Great Skua.
Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Bitter. Well, what happened to the bird?
Look, your buddy is over there.
Okay.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
I was leaning on my knee with my arm, and I just realised how weird that looks on the camera. It looks like I've got a giant Popeye arm. What do you mean, my buddy?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Just going to really bug this guy. Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
What's the difference?
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3.
3.
Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Okay, where did this Sylvie go?
She just, you know.
There's
What?
something there, and it's not good. That's all you know for now.
Okay. Spooky vibes. Spooky vague vibes. Let's go see what this is. Oh, I can take that. What is it? Nosifed. Okay. Add health. Water cooler. The menu has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written in it. I fucking love delicious Monday. The soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the table. Someone is working. Inside you catch a glimpse of the Union paraphernalia, a strike poster and some red pennants. A sign reads, Mess Hall reserved for Union members. Doors open at 4 p.m. or 1600. Yo, that's cool. My friend works in the cinematography too, and even though this industry kind of sucks here, it still sounds pretty fun and exciting. It's a good interest. It's a good industry to be. You get to do creative things, and that's what I like. I like filming things, and I like talking to people mainly. That's something I enjoy doing. It's something that I find energy from. Like I like to learn about people's stories.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
What is it you're studying, by the way? You said you come back from university.
Hello, sweetie.
Hello,
You
sweetie.
shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Cryptozoologist's wife. I love some cryptid work.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket
Bespectacled.
is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You.
I think I'm in trouble.
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting.
Hello.
If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this.
Yeah.
But why?
Yes, but why,
On the
Lenval?
sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Shake his hand.
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Get creative.
Let's get creative.
Conceptualize.
Oh, wow. Very fascinating. AI in Masters for Computer Science and Machine Learning. Very cool, dude.
Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Uh-oh. It's so cool.
You instinctively run your hand over your multi-patterned orange tie. The sensation of wrinkled silk somehow makes the name sound even cooler.
It does indeed.
More classy! Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau is one classy name, and you're one classy cop.
Was that my necktie? Did my necktie have a voice? That took me off guard. My name is Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Well. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
You mean him, not towards the cafeteria manager? Yeah, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area.
Okay.
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I'm aware I am a policeman.
Right. And the interviews?
What
At the
interviews?
57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Look, man, you know, yeah,
Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree?
completely.
Completely. Does that mean you took the body down from the tree?
Dead body?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like dead bodies.
Sure. But did you take it down from the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
I'm not sure where the body
This
is.
is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is of
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Okay, let's get
After
going.
you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
I should have a badge. Wait, let's check my pockets.
You mean you don't have a badge?
I have my badge. I'm a policeman and I have my
Oh.
badge.
If you didn't have your badge, then that would be very bad. You would need to report it on my shortwave. But since you do have it, we can go straight to the task at hand.
I think I'm getting myself into situations.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You
Oh,
can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
cool. Tutorial agent. Just gonna see what else is in here before. Oh, there's a thing. By a thing, I mean a sleeping person. Bottle of rum has been knocked over. Guessing it was from this guy. Sleeping dock worker. A man is sleeping at the table, wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines encircled by the logo of a tree.
A colourful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch.
Makes my
On the
fingers
counter,
itch.
rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Lieutenant, who is this?
No idea. Looks like he works for Wild Pines, the logistics company who owns and operates the harbor. Possibly because there's a strike going on in the harbor. There's not much to do aside from drinking and sleeping.
Pick up the pills.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
Magnesium.
You've just
okay.
picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium
Here?
to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
I do have morale damage. Inspect the piece of plastic on his
It's
carabiner.
a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young,
Okay.
able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. Santiago S. John.
Okay, challenge waking him up. Steal the dock worker's ID. Ooh, I can do that. Well, I can most likely do that.
You fumble with the spring-loaded gate of the carabiner,
Grab.
but to no avail. The dangling items refuse to come loose. They just jingle in an ever louder manner.
just like flick them
Stop
out.
finger fucking him, officer! I'm responsible for these oafs and their stuff. Even Sleepy there.
Fuck it. Caught me off guard. What? No, I wasn't. I was just checking if the man was okay.
Yeah, sure. I don't care. Just don't finger bang his stuff, okay?
To be honest, he's correct. Police officers generally don't go around appropriating possessions from people. Let's go.
Okay, Kim. No, this is out the judgy tone.
It was just an idea. Come on, relax, everyone. It didn't turn out well. Doesn't mean it was a bad idea.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to try waking him up because it doesn't look like we're going to have much chance succeeding. So before we head outside, let's go talk to the bartender again.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching.
Unimpressive. Yo,
He
Lenval.
drops the
What's the
ledger
need for
he
that?
was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
I need to attack a man's facial hair.
Mr. Guard, right?
God. The lieutenant glances
You
into his
run
little
this
notebook.
place.
Yes.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
Ooh. I'm currently in between names.
Fantastic.
It's like when you've left your band, but you've decided to go on a solo artist yet.
That's
Okay.
wonderful, really. I think so. But there's a dead body out back. No one wants to work in these conditions. It's been a week.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And
We
for
are
us
here to do a
it,
job.
I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
For a moment, the cafeteria manager fidgets under the lieutenant's gaze.
Mm.
Then he gives in.
Suspicious man. He's got things to
I know it
hide.
took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
I'm instantly suspicious of this
Do
nasty
you have her
man
number?
and his bird with a broken wing.
As a matter of fact, I do.
I do. He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
Yeah, that's how phone numbers work.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
Of local people.
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only
Welcome.
sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many cafeterias I manage.
You said 3. Stop trying to big yourself up, Mr. What was your name? Gat.
But you still know your way around, yes?
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
Yes?
I have everything. You?
Oh, you mean, do I have questions? Ask them.
Yes, he means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
Yes, who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you
What
kill
are
him?
you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there. That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
What a reference,
Does he
bro.
want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
Maybe he did. Why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
I mean, I'm the police. It's kind of my business.
Oh my god, what is your obsession with this Sylvie person?
Maybe it's he who's obsessed with this Sylvie.
Sounds like he's in love with her.
Certainly sounds like it.
That's all.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
Don't think I do, chump.
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination. But
Did he say it like SpongeBob on purpose there? Imagination. Because it kind of felt like it.
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
Let's try and slip away unnoticed.
as you blow this joint,
Oh my god, that was great.
a whiny voice shouts.
Real mature, man. Real mature.
I'm the police. Look at me shaking my head. Right, let's go outside. So I don't know if the outside is through... Was there a door here? Yeah, or is that just the kitchen? Door is bolted, kitchen reserved. Okay. So I'm guessing because he ran to that other door, that's the way we're supposed to go. But we'll check this other door first. Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's going to be this door. Is that guy still asleep? Yup.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is.
Pretty long, it's
How
drink o'clock.
boy. It's coming back to him. You had your mesolimbic reward pathway worried there, not thinking about drinking all that time. It was like you weren't yourself.
Actually, should I be thinking about this? Looks like drinking has turned out well for me. Now that you mention it, I do need a rum and lemonade. I'd love for God to serve me up a beverage.
Forget about the bar. Or don't forget about it. You should totally try to get a drink there too. But first, you should lick that
it.
stain off the counter. Yeah, man. Let's get wild. Lick it.
Lick it, but only a little.
Calmly, the lieutenant looks out of the window, then to you, licking the tasty rum stain off the counter, but only a little, then out of the window again.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, I drifted off into my own thoughts, and now this happened.
We should move.
Okay.
You could definitely go for some more.
I'm just going to keep doing random weird things to make Kim be like, what is going on with this man who I've been told to speak with? So it's behind... Ah, there we go. Yeah. What's that? Rue de Saint-Ghislain 8B. I don't think I made that more French than it needed to be. Ba-da-ba-da. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes. The kid's ladder is rickety but still climbable.
Kuno's
Child.
got this.
Oh yeah, Napa Gumpy, Kuno.
Napa Kimpy? What? Hey kid, a word, police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
Love it in the dick.
I'm sorry, yo.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Hold on. What does that mean?
The kid is obviously high.
Stop getting high on my crime scene.
Fuck that. Kuno, yeah, right in the mouthhole.
They pay you no heed or pretend not to notice you.
Shits himself.
Yeah, he's proper scouse of this kid, isn't he?
Kuno, you should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The
Kuno.
fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Gardener? Are you kids siblings?
The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
I have met children like these.
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What forces?
You will see.
Kid, wanna hang out? I'm not a narc.
Fuck no. Kuno doesn't buy that shit. Fucking entrapment shit.
Fast, This kid has got street smarts.
Look, I have questions for you.
All right, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast.
The body, what do you know about it?
Shitload pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
This is where you quickly ask him questions. Real
Do you know
cop
who
questions.
he was?
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
He could have just said he doesn't know.
You could have just said you didn't know.
Kuno knows shit. Kuno's not a snitch. That's all. Trying to make Kuno sing into the popo phone.
Popo phone. Do you know how it got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening.
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Wasn't regional. Wow, didn't see that coming.
I don't know. Some fucking
He looks around trying to come up with something.
Mesco or I don't know. Some other place.
I don't
Night
know.
City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Whoa, cyberpunk. Where is Night City?
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant.
Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty
Dirt?
fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
What did he call me?
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
I gotta ask, who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno? Pig?
Kuno's the best. So this accent, just so you know, Gibkey is from Liverpool. People actually talk like this. It's quite nearby to where I live. I'd say it's about half an hour. And yeah, I've definitely met this child in real life. So you refer to yourself in the third person.
The fuck are you calling a third person? Kuno's the fucking first person?
Is he now?
He looks slightly confused, but proud he came up with that retort. But right as he's getting distracted, you hear a malevolent hiss from behind the fence.
Watch out, Kuno. He's trying to fiddle you. He's gonna put his hands on you.
Am I? The thing behind the fence starts squealing shrill and violent like a fire alarm.
Help! Pig's got Kuno. Help! Rape!
What? No. The sound gets louder as the child shouts as the windows overlooking the yard.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out of here before.
I'm not doing anything, see?
Everybody, please! He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno. His dick is out. You're afraid.
This has got well our hand quick.
Pigs in there in Kuno! Somebody, please!
It's full blast now. The wind carries the message far and wide across Martinez. Shut him down. Don't punch him. It's a bad idea. Back off.
Look.
Kuno whispers as you retreat, vanishing the
I
sound.
know you wanted to hit me. You got that. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look. Kuno's dad gets. The murder
Whoa.
look. The rage look.
Yeah, but I didn't act on it.
I know what you thought. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut that shit down. You know what? You should have, because now
Ah, he raises his voice again.
you're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. King Kuno!
The whole charade was about establishing dominance over you. You backing up means he's succeeded.
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch. You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno.
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever.
Bye-bye. Okay,
The
there's the
corpse
body.
looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth.
Ew.
You seem to be
green.
holding your breath.
Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell
God.
seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
God, what is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
So leave. Let's see what's over here. Someone trying to grow herbs in a... I don't think we can climb up, can we? There's a box. Ooh. Let's see what Kim has to say. You seem to be following me.
Excuse me?
Nothing, just an observation.
You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
What do you mean distinctive?
I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically.
How is that?
They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes, but containers contain things. Shiny things. They're interesting.
You're kidding me. Why containers?
I don't know. Containers contain, I guess. I'm making assumptions.
Passing along frivolous interdepart.
Okay, I gotta leave. I gotta leave. Never mind, Kim. Why is he going back? Oh. It's oxidizing for some years.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Eternite? Well, let's try it. Why am I looking at this pile of roofing material?
Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite.
Yes.
That's why they're too orderly. There it is. You see a shabby little door.
Shabby little door. Ooh, that sound design was nice. I don't know if you guys got that. Really enjoyed that. There it is.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
Damn right, let's investigate. What are these things? Just gonna pop a little save. Quick save. Silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine.
How do you know?
The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
I wasn't thinking about taking it, I swear. I was just thinking about justice. I've heard amphetamines make you a really good detective. Are you a really good detective?
No. I'm just a regular detective, thank you very much.
Someone has taken narcotics here. Perhaps the police should interfere.
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However...
He points at the ladder in the corner.
Ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no?
Oh. The poster says get out of the way or get fucked up. I found some money. Let's see, there's a drawer open over here. Empty tubes of magnesium supplement. That is a head. A cured pig's head. Okay, we see a jacket over. We're going up to it. Oh, he is. I don't think he was going to go that far. No, stop. There's other stuff. Other stuff to investigate. Kim, you're in the way. Oh, what was that? Postcard Grand Coron 37. Have we just we have just looped round. Oh. Is this more money? Head back up, see what we can find. Guessing we can go up the ramp. I see a crate. Are we getting ahead of ourselves? Gibkey, is this a good way to go? Head down to the door, bro. That's all I can do. Can I go that way?
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. When the wind ruffles the cloak, you can most definitely see a white rectangle on its back.
You son of a gun. It's a cop's cloak.
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment.
Oh.
You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
God, this is going to go well, isn't it? Should we try and jump? Let's do a quick save. Oh my god, did I fucking succeed? I did.
As you leap in the air, a chilly breeze engulfs you, sharpening your senses.
Close your eyes. Let your senses take in the world around you.
Ankles tingling from the tension, blood roaring.
Oh, what's my camera got off?
You are ready for your rendezvous with the concrete pavement below.
Do you know why it's gone off? It's because I didn't plug it in. I plugged my laptop on instead.
He's so on the money, Bratan. Just imagine yourself dual-wielding a bottle and a flaming cigarette whilst airborne.
Not like a, Yo.
As the concrete floor welcomes you, you realize it's been a while since you felt so alive, alert, capable. Must be the...
I knew you could do it. My climbing down might not have been as disco as your jump, but at least we can explore the harbor now.
Damn right, Kim. So disco. Some say
With
we're
your
Disco
feet
Elysium.
firmly planted on the concrete, the noise...
Okay, well, we've got our jacket back anyway. There's a door. Collecting rainwater. I don't know, do we check inside first? Save. Keep going, I guess. Hey, yo! First try, baby. You know it. You know we're here for disco. We're here for taking risks and dying very quickly. At least 3 packs worth of cigarette butts and numerous empty bottles of Commodore Red and potent Pilsner.
Snow is quietly covering the numerous
I had plenty of that potent Pilsner myself past few days.
Someone partied really, really hard here.
Wait, how hard?
Well, they went through 6 bottles of potent Pilsner, 3 bottles of Commodore Red, and almost 4 packs of cigarettes. It must have been pretty hard.
Did I do this?
Well, yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you.
This is really sad. I must have been miserable.
Yes, this scene isn't exactly ripping with joy. Let's just move on.
Okay, let's go check out in here.
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud. You need to rest. Your body is aching. Getting in here has taken something out of you. Have a seat.
Okay, let's have a little rest.
The chair is not as austere as the rest of the booth. A thin grey pillow is attached to the seat, secured to the stiles by black ribbons.
Search for a little something to help you out.
The drawers are empty, save for old timesheets and receipts. One small box, however, does hold some cheap painkillers. They are slightly out of date.
Kim, would you mind if I help myself to some meds?
I'm not here to tell you what to do, detective.
Take the
You
painkillers.
take the painkillers. They are yours now.
Read the side
Oh
effects.
boy, where to start? Elevated risk of dementia, mini strokes, Prophet's disease, sudden death, hair death, erectile malfunction, critical flatulence, watery blood, black mucus, uncontrollable weeping, increased sensitivity to la opera, inoperable joint disorder, total spinal collapse.
Yo, that's some serious side effects.
Don't think about that. Quick, think about something else.
Disco, mirror balls, kick-ass moves, boogie beat.
The imagined dazzle of light overwhelms any list of potential side effects. Any negative thoughts are drowned out by the fantastic blast of disco.
Damn right. Get up.
You stand and exit the booth.
I'm going to take a quick look in the booth.
If you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table.
Take the
It's
picture.
a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man is young, dark-skinned, and dressed in a Royal Carabinieri uniform. The girl is smiling playfully at the camera.
Why did you take that?
Something about this man piques my interest. I'm a cop. It's instinctual to collect evidence. I'm making an artistic photo collage, Ken.
Of course you are. What murder investigation would be complete without an arbitrary photo collage?
I'm sorry, Kim. I'm sorry I'm the most annoying human. Wild Pines. I'm liking this music. It's very Metroid. All around you, great machines in quintessence. Quessence. Quaescence? I'm not sure I read that word correctly. White Pines trees are printed on the screen covering. Looks like a forest under snow. So are you a big fan of this game, Gibkey? Have you played through it a few times? I played a couple of hours a few years ago, so I want to get a proper full playthrough done. So you see faded industrial lettering on the platform, Kvalsund. Medication, some money. Finding a lot of money. What is this? You love this game. What'd you say? Top 10? Top 5? Top 3? I've heard of its, like, you know, the impact that it's had. And I know when we had Lenval on our podcast, when we spoke to him a couple of years ago, it was obvious how big of the impact this game had. I hope he comes back to do the next game they're going to do. You recommend it to every friend of yours. I mean, that's high praise if you recommend it to everyone. There's definitely a few games that I recommend to everyone. There's some where you sort of like, should I, you know, like, for example, Dark Souls kind of thing. It's an amazing game, but not one you can recommend to everyone. But this seems like it's a nice narrative-paced game, obviously. Who's that guy?
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
That was a tenuous rhyme, Sir Easy Leo.
The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisund on Muindi.
So what?
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines.
Hi.
Everard, he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister?
This is the nicest man I've ever heard.
The look in his deep blue eyes is as sincere as you've ever seen. Kind of makes you feel like an arsehole for no apparent reason.
I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
No, of course not.
I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat. Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
You're Ubi, right?
Oh, yes. Born and raised in Arish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then. Too old to lose my accent then. People say us
He's a
Ubis
sharer.
are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want you to know there was never any of that where I come from. No.
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
Yes, thank you very much. What are you doing with the containers?
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
Ah, I see. What's going on here? Look at the mountains of containers rising behind him.
Everything is so pretty and red. You and Leo look like brothers as you glance around with similar childlike wonder.
Wow, red is so much prettier than drab old green.
Sure is, mister. Sure is. Really livens up the place. Yes.
I hate to break this bonding moment, but the red containers mean they are replacing the company livery with the union livery, which means this strike isn't gonna stop anytime soon.
Where is everyone? The harbour is empty.
Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in. We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
Ah, that's a long strike.
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Everard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate.
Jean-Luc.
But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Everard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so.
He stops but seems eager to tell you more. What kind of trouble did this Titus and his friends get into? Wait, what kind of trouble did this Titus and his friend get into?
Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business. Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling him to take some time off.
That sounds like there's a murder.
Don't go all bad cop on this simple, friendly fellow.
But what did they actually do?
I guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some steam. I don't really know the details. Well, that's just how boys are, you know.
Yeah, it looks like this boys will be boys thing.
I was in middle school.
Easy, Leo. Let's keep this on the hard ease.
He looks to you for assistance. Too rowdy. Leo, what kind of fight did they get into? Did they kill a mercenary? Yeah.
Too late. Leo's mouth is still moving, and the words are spewing forth. Words, words, and look, even more words. Now he's talking about some drunk sawmill owner who... No, he already switched to a prized fishing rod he apparently owned at some point. You know what? Just cut in there with your questions.
Yes, yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick. But everyone calls me Leo. I'm like
Leo.
Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town. And Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everett is away. Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
A lady?
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
A real pretty lady with a skin like those Douai Sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio.
Mine are suckling on candy bars after dinner. Calm yourself,
but I can't
Leo.
listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here and I'm always busy keeping things running here.
There's just so
Yes,
many
I
things
am.
to paint
Yes, I
red.
am.
So many things.
Stay on this Miss Beaufort topic.
Yeah, who's this Miss Beaufort you mentioned?
Oh, Lizzie. She is a real sharp tool. Mr. Everett put her through some fancy school and everything, east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all fancy and lawyerly.
Fancy.
But she's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood, knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure.
For a fraction of a second, there's sadness in his eyes.
If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her. But she can't have kids.
Wow, okay, this is getting deep.
Dr. Lemaitre said so, and she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years, she has.
So Everett trained a lawyer named Miss Beaufort. Interesting.
I think you're doing a great job around here, Leo.
Yes, this place really seems to run like clockwork. Keep it up, Leo.
Well, thanks a lot. Coming from you, it means a lot, really.
I didn't think it was possible, but the smile becomes even wider.
Sometimes I feel some of the guys don't really get how much I bust my ass for them here. But you guys are alright.
The white rectangle on your clothes might not mean an awful lot in Martinez, but the recognition from an authority figure made Leo's day.
What's in that container over there? And then we're going to point to the container suspended from the crane arm.
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
I'm looking for the leader of the Dockworkers Union.
Oh, you want Mr. Everard then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighbourhood.
He coughs, then continues immediately.
Guys like Mr. Everard and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everard and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school.
Oh, easy now, Leo. I just want to know where I can find this man.
Mr. Everard is where he always is. In his office, of course. Bye-bye now.
Okay. He's happy to chat away all day. Oh, there was a cup there. I missed it. I missed a thing. The coffee in the giant thermostat is still lukewarm. Sorry, thermoses, not thermostat. A stair made of pallets leading up. Is this the guy? Let's pop a little save.
Before you is a walrus of a man seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you. With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing.
Leave without comment.
He simply stares at you.
Are you in charge of the dock workers?
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you two to stop by. Please, have a seat.
He gestures to a tiny chair opposite his giant desk.
I'm Everard Clare, head of the Debarders Union here in Martinez.
Everard?
I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
He sounds like a Dark Souls character.
You go ahead, detective.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
Wait, hang on. Dubois, where did Dubois come from? Did I just miss that? Why are you calling Misty Dubois?
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
It's nothing. Yes, that's probably right. It's nothing. Forget about it. Filter it out.
I don't think you should filter it out.
He's trying to throw you off your game with this Dubois nonsense.
I don't sit. It's kind of my thing.
Very well, Mr. Dubois. I respect a man with strong convictions.
As he nods, his multiple chins move like ocean waves.
I, too, have convictions. One of which is that I will not engage with any man who won't face me at eye level.
Okay, then stand up.
Should you find yourself more amenable in the future, I'd gladly resume our conversation. But until then, I'm afraid I must ask you to leave.
You're no Titan of Felician, buddy. He's got you in a fork. Sit down or leave.
All right, let's take a seat.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
Gives you a sly wink. Try to wink back.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
Oh, damaged health. What? What's happening?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair.
Oh, it was the chair was damaging my health.
It's violating your backside.
By the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners. It pains me to say.
He's a bit of a
This
bell.
should take care of that nonsense.
He points to a giant novelty check on his desk. It's absolutely comically
It
huge.
should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
I'm just going to take it and not say anything.
Is there anything you'd like to say to me? Or
No.
No, it's cool.
cool? I wouldn't go that far. I'm sure there are cooler things than delivering a comically oversized.
I know, I don't know how to died to a seat.
But sure, if that's what's cool nowadays.
Died to a ceiling fan and died to sitting on a chair.
Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
Stop saying lost gun. Kim doesn't know that.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun. The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only 2 words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun. Oh God, why didn't you think of this before? Cops have guns.
Yeah, we do.
Where's yours?
Pat your pockets.
It's gone. Your gun is gone. There's nothing in your pocket.
Healed my morale.
You don't need a gun. We can still have fun without the gun. The fun doesn't need to stop. Have some right now.
Are you all right, Harry? You seem anxious. Don't be. Everything's going to be all right. It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths.
Oh God, has Kuno got my gun?
It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
I've got a feeling it really isn't.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
Don't panic. Oh God, it's not going to go well, is it? This chair is killing you. Kim? Kim?
Officer, we will deal with this later. We don't need Mr. Clare's help with this.
Thank you, Kim, for being so relaxed.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
I guess I'm going to try and do this.
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are going to shoot themselves with it.
So what? Men can cry too.
You want to cry? God, you're weak. Whatever you do, don't cry. He'll think you're disgusting.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating.
Yeah, it's because there's seats.
What is he trying to pull here?
Diddling me.
You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
The large man snaps his fingers, but to no effect. You're in some stupor. Keep sliding down the chair like a jello shot. There are no Harrys. Let your mind go to the safe place. I'm going to slide down like a jello shot.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
I think I am.
Maybe you could use your hands somehow. In a kind of throw-in motion. Like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
No, I'm good. I'm as good as it gets, said Dubois, vaguely gesture with hands above your head. Oh yeah, man, I'm fucking great. Keep sliding. Actually, this chair is uncomfortable. I could use that glass of water. Sit upright. I'm melting.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
I am, Mr. Everard Claret.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
We are, thank you,
Quick,
Kim.
here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions.
Okay, I will.
It is about time to stop embarrassing yourself. Questions will help you regain some of your lost dignity.
I want to talk about the hanging.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez.
It is.
I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to discuss it with you.
Okay, let's do it.
I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me.
I sense there's an ass.
But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
We totally could.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors.
Kim, is that true? Are we door-opening machines?
I'm not sure I understand. If you're asking us to break down someone's door, it's not going to happen.
Come now. I just need you to go open a little door for me and leave it unlocked. A simple thing. Absolutely nothing shady about it.
I mean, it sounds pretty shady to me.
The stars aligned into a
I
cosmic
don't think
frown
I'm down
here.
for that.
He has your fate decided.
He's gonna plant some
Bide
evidence.
your time, however, and let the stars continue their course, and that frown shall turn into a smile. Only if you play along.
Why don't you open the door yourself?
Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. You look
very
like you could
much.
run around all day.
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. So what will it be, Harry?
Whose doors is it?
Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about.
What do you mean by a
A
weasel?
loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly. Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you.
I bet you don't even know anything about the
Harry, my
hanging.
dear friend, I am what people call a local bigwig. I know everything that goes on in Martinez.
Damn it, fine.
Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level. You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door.
I'm just gonna... Blech. Aren't you going to ask how I got in?
Harry, honestly, I'm just relieved you didn't get a hernia. A man your age...
What are you implying? I'm at the peak of my abilities.
Yes, yes, Harry. You are obviously in peak physical condition, and I salute both your initiative and your physical prowess. Anyway,
you.
I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it.
You called me Mr. Du Bois. Why?
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everard, I call you Harry.
So that's really my name?
My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
I think the odds of that are very low.
It's true, my memory is a bit hazy.
I assure you, there's nothing to be ashamed of, Harry. I have a big fat folder on you, Harry. I'm sure you have a lot
Harry?
of questions to ask. I'm sure you had some concerns you thought I might be able to address. And you were probably right.
It's just a brown folder. You can't make out what's written on it.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
The lieutenant inspects Everard over his
Mr.
spectacles.
Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
Don't just jump to the folder. That's not smart. Shows you're on the edge. Do some probing first.
Do you know where I
But
live?
of course, Harry. Your precinct is the 41st and you live in Jamrock. Family? Harry, you're not a family man. There's not one peep of family in here. Unless you think you're a family man. Do you strike yourself as a family man, Harry?
I think I do. I'd be a wonderful family.
Well,
father,
yes.
even.
I'm sure you're going to make one little boy or a girl very happy and proud one day, Harry.
What kind of cop does it say I am?
Harry, you're not simply a cop, you're a star. A bright shining star in the
Damn
drug
right.
law enforcement sky, outshining all other stars. You're a superstar.
I am.
Of course I do,
That's what I like
Harry.
about you.
And I'm gonna help you shine. I'm gonna put you on all the big stages. Your name in giant neon letters. Harry Dubois.
Harry Dubois.
The giant neon sign reading Harry Dubois, hanging from the Cavalson crane, can be seen all the way to Jamrock. Somewhere in Mirova, a beautiful woman sees the bright glow on the horizon and says to herself, "Oh my God, I shouldn't have left him."
Okay, I'm gonna try and grab the folder.
Everard's large hands are covering the folder, but the look on his face says, "I know everything about you, Harry."
I got nothing to hide.
Oh, Harry. Oh, wow. This is really something.
I'm sure it's not that bad. At worst, he has an old RCM folder, and I very much doubt even that.
So how about it, Harry? You need assistance, I presume? Of course, Harry, of course.
Let's talk what
Let's
matters.
not linger on personal details and amnesia. You wanted something from me?
Let's talk about my gun.
Yes, your lost gun. Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. It's just a matter of time and effort.
So they've already got the gun, basically.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
I will not be blackmailed with this gun
Harry,
business.
Harry, I was only trying to be tactful. A lost gun is a dangerous thing. I can't have it around and my kids could be playing gun roulette with it as we speak.
They could
Teenage
be playing
gangs
gun
could be
roulette with it.
arming themselves. Get a hold of yourself, Harry.
I assure you, we are working on locating the missing sidearm as well.
I assure you, we are looking on locating the missing
The
sidearm as
lieutenant
well.
was concerned about the lost gun and feels that the fact you haven't prioritized looking for it is unfortunate, if inevitable, and doesn't put the RCM in a good light.
It's a little bit awkward, isn't
Excellent, Mr. Kitsuragi. That's excellent news. Looks like we have a friendly gun-finding competition on our... Let's hear it, Harry.
it? How did you get the
Ah,
folder?
This? My friends in your organization gave it to me, Harry.
I find that very suspicious.
I'm afraid this is meant for union eyes only, Mr. Kit. It's Harry. Harry Dubois.
Ugh.
You
Excuse
don't
me.
feel like either one of these things. You know what your name is. You have a sophisticated name, like
That's not my
that of
name.
a count, or a beautiful man.
My name is Raphael Costo.
Fine, Harry. You can even be Harry Raphael Dubois de Costo, or whatever you choose to be. Mr. Kitsuragi doesn't seem even slightly empathetic to your... Of course, Harry,
He doesn't.
of course.
I'm
Wait,
going to leave.
you need this to get in and out through the gate.
Great, would want to get stuck in here.
You're one of us now. A real red and white union man.
Anything else in here? Something there. Taxidermy fish that tells time. Okay. Harry, head down. What's going on? Ah, I thought he was going to go through that part. Head back outside. Do. Well, my morale took a bit of a beating then, didn't it? Take that copy. Guessing he's been talked to enough. Right. Let's see what Kim says.
Yes?
Something new. Right, let's hit a little save. Okay, I think that is a nice place to stop the first stream, as I need to go to bed. It's been wonderful to have you. Thank you for stopping by. Gibkey, thank you for stopping by on this first stream for this game. It was nice to have you. Thank you for your helping hand to get us through a little bit of it, and for your tips. If you are interested, there is a full podcast on our channel with Lenval, the narrator from this game. You might find it interesting if you are a big fan. He gives us some of the inside views on what it was like to work on this game. On the next stream, we may carry this one on. We also have Majora's Mask on the go, The Legend of Zelda, and we also have Lost in Vivo. Lost in Vivo is a good little horror game that we were enjoying last time, so we will carry on with that one when I'm feeling a little more energized and back to full health. You're about to go to sleep as well too. No worries then. It was an even better place to stop. Yeah, it was nice to meet you, dude. Thank you for stopping by. And same for everyone else. Always good to have you. Jada, James, nice to have you both as well. And whoever else is on here. There's only 4 of us now anyway, so it's a good time to stop. Gibkey, I hope you get a good sleep. Hope you feel rested in the morning. And yeah, welcome back from university. Make sure you do something nice tomorrow. I'm going to be filling in invoices and sorting footage from this trip. It'll be good though. No worries, dude. You're welcome. Always a pleasure to be someone's stream while they're snacking. Yeah, I'll see you on the next one, hopefully. Be nice to see you. What's happening over there? Sorry, my phone's lighting up. I was just trying to see what was going on.